Hello, anyone there? Okay, three, four people are watching. Okay, we're waiting a little bit, guys. We're waiting a little bit till everyone's here. Anyone tell me in my live chat if my sound's okay? Cool, cool. Just test. Can you just type something in the live chat? Just to. John's here. Thanks, JC. Great. Thanks, guys. Ooh. I feel a bit guilty. I made an accidentally hard quiz for tonight. It might scare people off. I think I should have started easy. Hey, Laura. There's a little bit of a delay in the video. Yeah. Let's have a look here. Red, green. Ah, that seems right. Drop frames. That's fine. It's fine. If it gets crazy, then it's okay. It's all new to me, this technology. I'll be impressed, JC. I'll be impressed if anyone gets over half marks for this quiz. It's a tricky one. Like all the questions, I think are kind of entertaining, but I don't think the necessary ones anyone's going to know. Oh, we've still got 3 minutes to go. We've still got 3 minutes to go. By the way, if anyone's rewatching this, you should skip forward. I don't know how far. Skip forward 3 minutes because you're not getting any questions for the next 3 minutes. Ah, Alex Percival is here. Excellent. Oh, you said you'd come, Alex, and you did. You're man of your word. I'm drinking a Campari and soda, JC. I'm drinking a Campari and soda. It's fantastic. It's my old Irish boss used to drink them. It's tart, but it's tasty. I like it. Thank you, Alex. Thank you. Two minutes to go. Oh, by the way, everyone should get a pen and paper or something to write the answers down on. Because the questions are going to flash up for a limited time. Obviously, you can go back in the stream and watch them if you want, but should make sure you get yourself properly prepared. Oh. Ah, Quivers is here. Hello, Quivers. Lucky to you too, Quivers. Glad you're doing all right. Almost there, guys. Almost there, and we'll start. This is a sort of a test one because the first one I've done, we've done a few little Done a few little trial runs, but this is the first one we've done. So we'll see. We'll see how we go. We'll see how we go. Ah, Rowan, good to see you here. I've tried to make these questions because I know there's people from different countries. I've tried to make them as universal as possible, but there's going to be a slight Anglo-centric advantage. If you're from England, you probably will have a slight advantage. Not massive, but a bit. Thanks, man. Thanks for the tash. I usually leave the tash a bit longer, so when I cut it back, I leave the tash a little bit and grow it out. I wasn't expecting to make public appearances. Right. We're there. Let's do it. Right. Oh, wait, that's the wrong thing. You haven't played the quiz yet. Sorry. You can always look back on it. You can always look back on it, Alex. We can always look back. Right, let's have a go. Let's have a go. Let's try this question. Let's try this one out. Besides, browse. Question 1. All right, guys. Thanks, Lakey. Look at the picture and name the artist and the title of a piece. 1 point for each. This will stay up for like a little 45 seconds. For you all to get your answers in. Bit of modern art there, vibrant colours. Who's the man? Or woman? Or woman? We'll see how it works. All right. Question 2. Question 2. Which poet wrote This Be the Verse? Which poet wrote This Be the Verse? A little clue. Gave you excuse to swear in English in year 10. It did for me anyway. Although I think my mum actually introduced me to the song, the verse, bizarrely. If you know the song, know the poem, you'll find that quite strange. That's my mother who introduced me to the song. This is why it's popped up the first quiz. Okay. Last of the art and literature round. What's the question? I think I know it. Glencoyne Park was the inspiration for a 19th century Romanticist poet who went on to write poems about his experience in the park. 1 point for the poet and 1 point for the connected poem. Who could it be? I tested this with Greta before. I've started to realise this guy might not be very well known around England. Outside England. You might know the poem if you hear it. You might know. It's surely a famous poem. It's like the first thing we learned in school. All right, guys, that was art and literature. Give us 10 seconds. Everyone just throw a little hands up if you're happy with the way things are going, the speed of things. Someone post something in the live chat and I can continue. Back. Yeah, don't worry. There's a lot of different sections. There's a lot of different sections, don't worry. But I thought that one was quite a hard one. Question 4. After a trip to the Anne Frank Museum in Amsterdam in 2013, Justin Bieber tweeted the following: "Truly inspiring to be able to come here. Anne was a great girl. Hopefully she would have been a blank." Can you fill in the blank? I'm sure it was something very profound. To be fair to him, he was quite young at the time. You know, you shouldn't really hold it against him. But does anyone know what he said in the tweet? If you do watch the quiz regularly, there will be a. This is sort of pop culture, movies and film, TV and stuff. So there will be a quiz. There will be a what should we call it? Um, a Twitter based who said what on Twitter each week. That's what I'm playing for. Anyways, question 5. Which famous television soap did Margot Robbie make her acting debut? Again, bit of advantage for the English people here. You've got the subtitles. The important stuff is on the screen you're on. The important stuff is on the screen. You don't have to worry about my drunken Scouse accent. Although getting a bottle of wine down me beforehand is probably not a good idea. In terms of professionalism, what's going on? What's going on now? This question finished? Browse. Question 6. Question 6. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is the 9th feature film by Quentin Tarantino. But what was his first? What was the first film Tarantino directed and wrote? He did do something on another famous film. I think he directed a few scenes and produced a little bit of it on a film beforehand. But this is the one. This is the one he made. So I won't accept the other answer. I'm explicitly saying it should be the one he directed and wrote the first time round, like fully his work. Question 7, I think. No, yeah, question 7. Okay, wait there. We're on a new round now. Question 7 is going to be. I can't remember now. Question 7. It's science. These are hard. Yeah, these are. You're screwed here. I don't think these are going to work very well. I shouldn't have made it so hard. I apologize for people who made it hard. Hi, Rach. I am in South Africa at the moment. So how are you guys? I'm marooned here, but I'm marooned with my fiance, so it's probably for the best. Well, it is for the best at the moment. We were thinking probably at the start, and now we're pretty sure it was probably a good idea. Okay, question 7. The blood in your veins are made from 4 main components: red blood cells, white blood cells, plasma, and what else? I'll give you a clue. It's the stuff that helps you your blood clot. The stuff that makes your blood clot. That's what we're looking for. Or helps it. Helps a long way. It's not the only thing. Question 8. What year did the World Wide Web become publicly available? What year did the World Wide Web become publicly available? They're gettable questions. I apologize for no one's really going to know that. The definite date. But you can have an educated guess. That's what I've tried to do. I apologize for the the difficulty of the moment. Whew. What's next? I forgot my own questions here. What's coming up in question 9? C6H8O7 is found in what type of food? If you get like close to it, I'll give you this one. But if you have a guess, if you know your organic chemistry, you might know what that is or what type of chemical that is. And you might be able to work it out. But it's in a food. It's in a food source, like a raw food source. You don't cook it. You don't do anything with it. So you can pick from a tree. There's a clue for you. Oh, bit of yoga today. Worked a treat. Okay. Yeah. We're in question 10 there. This is now on to geography. So on to geography now, guys. What percentage of the world's surface is desert? 5%, 10%, or 15%? What percentage of the world's surface is desert? And we're talking about the entire world, including the oceans. So that's why the percentage is so low. But what percentage of the world's surface is desert? It's one of the big concerns, really. I mean, climate change is that's why we call it climate change, not global warming. Some places, no one gives a shit if it gets hotter. But the deserts are spreading. That's a problem. Desertification, big issue. All right, question 11. Name the country. Oh, it's the little three at the top of South America. No one knows. Dick move by me. Dick move by me. Hope everyone's enjoying the lockdown. I think especially on the South African side, there's a lot of nice drinks that have been drunk recently. As everyone just worked their way through the back catalogue. The stuff they were celebrating for like the engagement party has so far been drunk. I'm pretty sure. Question 12 next, isn't it? I believe so. Question 12. The river Danube flows through 10 European countries. How many can you name? If you get 5 of them, you get a point. If you get 8 of them, you get 2 points. If you get all 10, you get a whopping 3 points. Have a guess at that. I forget what question 10 was. What's question 10? What was question 10? Name a country. Oh, desert. Desert. Okay, that's right, yeah. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. You know, yeah, I know. I got I've just been watching Kevin Enthusiasm where he pretends to be an Orthodox Jew. Like pretending I know a language. Okay. Question 13. And we're on to, I believe, history. Which conflict resulted in the unequal treaty that gave Hong Kong to the British Empire? What conflict resulted in the unequal treaty that gave Hong Kong to the British Empire? Oh, there's a few we didn't do very nice things British questions in the history section. There's 2 of them. Should do more of the British Empire. We really should. It's ridiculous. Just stop with the guilt trip. Just tell us what happened and we'll get over it. We never got called on it. You see, we never officially lost. We just slowly slipped away. We never got the big, you know, the Germans, the Americans, and stuff like that. They all got their own comeuppance with it, but we never. Um. Anyways, apologies for the number. Question 14. No, they're not going to know shit either, Ruan. Don't worry. We're not going to know shit either. Who led the conquest into Serbia that left Russia with being the largest country in the world? Should rephrase that. Who led the conquest into Serbia that left Russia as the largest country in the world? Oh, sorry, Linky. But believe me, no one's getting high marks in this one. I think I've made this. This is my hardest one so far. I kind of winged it today because I wanted to get a quick quiz out. And I think what I'll do is I'll rate the difficulty of them. So for next time, I'll post saying this is going to be a hard one, this is going to be an easy one, this is going to be a medium one. What was the name of a secret agreement that signed between France and Britain in 1916 that led to the dismemberment of the Ottoman Empire after the First World War? Basically, all the shit that's happening in the Middle East sort of stems back a long way. But this is one of the major factors here. Bizarrely, when the Russians knew about this treaty because they were our allies, and then when they were deposed by the communists wanted to show the evil capitalists for what they were. So they revealed this treaty to the rest of the world. They grassed everyone up in 1917. Fair play to them. All's fair in love and war, I suppose. Question 16. What year were these albums released? Jagged Little Pill by Alanis Morissette, The Bends by Radiohead, and Insomniac by Green Day. Good little year for albums there. Quite enjoyed most of them. Obviously, there were more songs, and the 90s were a bit boring, to be honest. But then they did tune out a song. They tuned out a song. Question 17. I'm going to read out some lyrics. I want you to tell me the band or artist who performed it. Bloody hell. I had to do this basically because the I couldn't play any songs over YouTube, otherwise you get YouTube copyright takedown strikes. I looked up at it. There's a way to go around it, but I have to like call up bloody EMI and say like, by the way, I'm going to play one of your fucking songs. Ridiculous, really. Absolutely ridiculous. Like there should be exemptions, but anyways, okay. So the first song is "The Warden Threw Away a Party in the County Jail. The prisoner band was where they began to wail. The band was jumping and the joint began to swing. You should have heard them knock out jailbirds sing." Do that one more time. The warden threw a party in the county jail. The prison band was there and they began to wail. The band was jumping and the joint began to swing. You should have heard them knock out jailbirds sing. I'm trying to challenge my inner William Shatner. Next one. Well, I stand up next to a mountain and I've chopped it down with the edge of my hand. Well, I'll pick up all the pieces and make an island. Might even raise a little sand. Okay. And the final one. I'll do that one more time. Well, I stand up next to a mountain and chop it down with the edge of my hand. Well, I pick up the pieces, make an island, might even raise a little sand. And the final one, the colours of a rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands saying, how do you do? But they're really saying, I love you. The colours of a rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands saying, how do you do? But they're really saying, I love you. All right. So first three songs, I want the artists who sang them basically. I'll give you any artist. I'll give you any. There's three I'm thinking of, but I'll give you any artist who covered those songs as well. I'll be generous here. Oh wait, there. What happened there? All right. Wait there. Everyone's having a chat now. Okay. Right. So I want the artist of those three three songs I read the lyrics from. Okay. Okay. Next one in the music. What's the connection between the three songs I just improvised from? There's some strange connection between the three songs I just improvised from. So if you got those three songs, try and work out the connection. All right. I'm not singing it. I don't sing any of them. We might get some sort of, when it gets more developed, I might get some sort of guitar performances with Greta in the background, but we shall see. If anyone's going to sing it, it's going to be Greta. I can't sing with shit. Okay, final section. It's the sports section. It's a weird one. Let's see if we know. Question 19. In what sporting event would you win the Borg Warner Trophy? What sporting event would you win the Borg Warner Trophy? I'll give you half a mark if you get the genre of sport. I'll give you a full mark if you get the event. So if it was let's say something that's, say it was table tennis. If it was like the Chinese table tennis champions, then you get 1 point for that. If you just said table tennis, you get half a point. All right, 1 second. Question 20. Question 20. What is the name of the circuit that the traditionally hosts the 24-hour Le Mans race? What is the name of the circuit that traditionally hosts the 24-hour Le Mans race? Fantastic on Gran Turismo when I was a kid. Taking turns with Andy and Chimp. Taking turns. We do basically I think we did a 6-hour one. I think the 24-hour one you could do, and you could do like an auto drive thing on it, which was bullshit, but save that question. Anyways, last question, guys. Last question. It's gone quite quickly. I'm going to be within about half an hour. So question what 21 says, I forget now completely. Oh yes, I know this one. Kabaddi is a contact team sport predominantly played where? Kabaddi is a contact team sport that's predominantly played where? I'll give you. It's a country. I mean, it's in a region. It's played, but the main. If you give If you give just the general country, something in the area, then that'll be it. All right, guys. That's the quiz. If you want further questions, just when I finish this, you'll be able to go back and just rewrite them, I believe. Is everyone content with the quiz that they received? I mean, did everyone get it? Did everyone get any questions? Any dropouts, whatever? Give me a sign. I for one enjoyed it. I have to get a little tank full before I do it. There we go. Got a little bit of a sport at the end. I'll do some more themed one as well. So I did a South African section for you South African peeps when I did it for Aoife's birthday. Here we go. However, guys, right. Okay, in that case, I'm going to stop the stream now. Let's say to you. And if you come back on here at 2030, I'll give you the answers. All right.